Hey guys, got another one for you today. Tips, right? Tips. How do you get better at real estate? Well, you keep practicing good tips. And so, hey, the one today is really for my wholesalers that come out to the Madison County REIA or just in general here in Alabama that are trying to learn how to wholesale. One of the biggest things that you have to really get your head around is if you're going to be a wholesaler and you're going to try to wholesale exactly like everybody else, then you are going to be competing with everybody else. So how do you build a wholesaling business model without competing with the masses? Well, number one is you can't just do traditional wholesaling, which is what everybody tries to do, right? Traditional wholesaling is find a cash buyer, find a discounted property, get that discounted property under contract, and then sell your equitable rights in that contract to the cash buyer so that they can go close. Okay, pretty simple, right? Well, we teach this at one of our full day boot camps and the whole process. But that's what I want to talk to you about is this, is that there are other ways you can wholesale, which opens up a whole nother world of investing for you as a wholesaler, not just traditional wholesaling. There's really like 6 of them, but there's 4 that really work very well in our market. And one is obviously traditional wholesaling. The second one is wholesaling, what's called wholesaling an option. And the third one is what is known as co-wholesaling. And the fourth one is wholesaling to a financed buyer. Now, why is that important for you? Well, it's important for you to understand these because it allows you to work with multiple buyer types, okay? Not just a cash buyer, but you can even wholesale to to a buyer that isn't a cash buyer, that maybe not even can go get a loan. But if you understand how to structure certain wholesale deals, you can wholesale to that buyer type. The other side of it is how to work together in a community to be able to work on deals as a unit. And if you can do that, you open up your world of wholesaling to a much broader aspect. The fourth one is working with buyers who aren't cash buyers, but they're actually getting financing from a bank. And they're going to that bank, they're getting financing. Well, that typically eliminates them from working with wholesalers, which is why most wholesalers don't work with that buyer type, because they're so accustomed and they've been trained to get cash or not to work with them at all. And so you're limiting your ability to grow as a wholesaler when you're only doing traditional wholesaling, which is just a one-trick pony, and you need to open it up to being able to be more than a one-trick wholesaler, which opens up a whole world full of opportunities in your market to work with different types of buyers, different types of seller needs, because you've spent the time to learn how to understand wholesaling to become a master wholesaler. Now, that's an important message, because if that's where your brain is at, if you're saying, man, I really need to figure out how to do all these wholesaling types so I can be a master wholesaler, so I can put these deals together no matter what the situation is of the seller or even the situation of the buyer and where he's getting his fundings from or her. If that resonates with you, then now this tip of this day will help you understand that a good wholesaler doesn't just work with cash buyers. They work with all types of buyers. The second thing is a good wholesaler knows that if the property doesn't have equity in it, that he or she can still put that property under contract and assign that contract in a way to cater to the buyer type in which that deal can go to. If that interests you, then I want you to come to my one-day event. I have a one-day event where I'm going to be laying this out and teaching this, and you will benefit from this if you come. So go to quickstartwholesaling.com and check it out and get registered and come out and see what we have going on. I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, bye now.